Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the month of, I almost just said August, of October 2019. This is your love reading for the month of October. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. Libra, this is a new spread that I'm going to be doing. It's meant to provide as much detail as possible for your love life in as quick a time as possible as well. I don't want these readings to be going, half hour or anything like that. So basically what this reading covers is the most important things here. I base this off of all the questions that I get asked on my daily readings for love. So in the first section here, we will be covering new love and what's coming in for you in new love. In the second section, we will be covering your ex and details about your ex. In the third section, we will be talking about what you might be missing in love, what you can do, and maybe some other things that might be coming up in love that you are unaware of. In the fourth position, we'll be talking about the unexpected, and in the last position, we'll be talking about your future outcome for love as well. But let's get started, Libra. In the first position, you have the Magician. So the Magician, really good card for new beginnings in love or taking action on love as well. So I do feel like some of you could be taking action on love, maybe where you wouldn't have in the past, because even in your solution position here for new love, you have the Five of Cups. Of course, the Five of Cups coming up in the solution position for love is much more positive than it would be if it were to show up anywhere else in the reading. So I don't want to say that you're going to be settling in love, but I feel like some of you could be changing your expectations in love, but this seems like a good thing to me. Or you could be deciding, that there is love available to you, and maybe you have been not thinking as positively as you normally would. So I feel like it's just some sort of change in like the way you feel about love, if that makes sense. So maybe you've been over the past few months feeling more like negative feelings towards love. I feel like this is more positivity coming in love in general. I also feel like this could be you kind of getting very focused on what you want in love, and I keep saying this. To me, this year, if we want love, we have to be very, very specific about what we want. We can't just say, I want love, because then the universe brings us, any old bozo off the side of the road, right? So we have to be very, very specific about what we want, and then we'll get it, plain and simple. Your challenge for love is the Star card. For some of you, this could be like having the energy to put into love. I also feel like for others, this could be like feeling like noticing your inner light, noticing what makes you special. And I feel like some of you need to do that. I feel like some of you need to tell yourself that you are enough and that what you have to offer is plenty for that, and you have plenty that somebody could love. And I feel like some of you, it's like imposter syndrome. Like I feel like some of you feel like maybe you're not good enough to have love, or you feel like there are things that make you unlovable. So I feel like you need to change that. For others, it could be, again, just finding someone who's willing to put the time in could have been a challenge up until this point. Again, your solution is the Five of Cups. I feel like you're starting to see things around you. It's like this feels very like a broad message, but very specific at the same time. It's so weird because it just feels like, to me, some of you, it's like maybe you are just noticing things that are becoming available to you in love where you didn't notice them before. So it's like you're noticing new opportunities in love or in dating. And I feel like this is a good thing. So I like it. Next, in the area of your ex, you have the Eight of Wands as your overall energy. I feel like for some of you, they want to communicate with you. I feel like for others, you want to communicate with them. I keep forgetting to say this, by the way, Libra. If this doesn't fit, don't try to make this reading fit. I always tell people there are plenty of readers here on YouTube. If what I'm saying doesn't resonate, feel free to go watch somebody else, because again, I don't want people trying to like force readings that don't make sense to fit. So just, keep that in mind. But you have the Eight of Wands here, so I do feel like for some of you, somebody could be trying to communicate with you. For others, I feel like this could be an ex who was kind of like a cheater as well. It's weird. You don't have any cheating cards here, Libra, but it's definitely popping into my head as a cheater. Eight of Wands is a card of socializing, but it can be a card of somebody who's like a playboy, playgirl type of person. So, somebody who's too amorous, somebody who's always like, maybe this could be somebody where maybe you would be with them and they'd be flirting with other people right in front of you. Something along those lines is popping into my head. So if you were with that type of person, I would kick them to the curb. For others, I feel like your ex, the general energy is that of confusion. So I feel like they could be very confused. And even with how they feel about you here, Libra, you have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, your ex just feels confused. Like, like they have no clue what's going on or like what to do in the situation. So it's a very confused energy here. I'm also very focused on, this is so weird. I never noticed this. I don't know if this is going to pick up on the camera, but there are like handprints on the wall here. And for some reason, it's standing out to me here. And so I feel like for some of you, I'm almost like reading this like as like, it's almost like they're like a half-assed attempt to get your attention. So I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with an ex who, like, I feel like they're doing like very, I almost want to say childish things, but I feel like they're doing stupid stuff to try to get your attention. I wouldn't even bother with it. I would just kick them to the curb, get rid of them. You know, that's how I roll. So that's what I'd do if I were you. For others, I feel like this is like, I almost feel like that saying this is late regrets is what I'm getting. So I feel like for some of you, it's almost like an ex is realizing that they should have given you more attention than they did, or they didn't give you any attention at all, maybe when you were together. Now I feel like they're coming in trying to say, oh, I'm going to give you all this attention and everything, but it's like, you know, day late and a dollar short is what I'd say there. Next, for your challenge with the ex, Three of Pentacles, third-party situation. I feel like some of you could have dealt with a third-party situation, or there could be a third party with the ex right now, and yeah, I feel like it's just a challenge. I also feel like this could be saying that you are realizing, if it's not a third-party situation, I feel like you're realizing like quality. Like I feel like you are realizing that maybe the person you were with was of very little quality. I'm also getting like morals or standards or something like that is popping into my head. I feel like you're like noticing that maybe your ex didn't have morals or didn't have standards in life, and I feel like that's a very unattractive thing in the first place. Your outcome here, or your solution to this, is the Temperance card. I feel like some of you just need to be patient in love. I also feel like this could be you just saying, you know what, to me, Temperance is a card of turning water into wine. So you could be saying, you know what, I learned a lot from this situation, but I'm going to move on. So it's like you're turning a negative into a positive here in this situation. For what you don't see coming in for love, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. New love. To me, Page of Pentacles is a brand spanking new relationship. So if you're hoping for love, I feel like this could be new love coming in, but again, maybe you don't see, this could be very surprising. Maybe you don't see this coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to marriage. So it doesn't say that you will get married, it just says that there is potential for you to meet someone that you could marry. And I feel like this could be this new person that's coming in for you. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign. I always say general reading, it could be an earth sign, but it could be any sign coming in for you. It's just mostly talking about someone new coming in for you. For others, again, maybe I do feel like some of you could be getting married by surprise. Not right now. I don't think this is talking about this month, but I feel like it's saying you could be with somebody who maybe you just never have wanted to get married, but I feel like some of you could be getting married to someone in the future. For others, I feel like this could be like a surprise journey in your life. Like you could be, maybe you are not expecting to move, but maybe you get offered a move, like at a job, to move you somewhere else, right? And maybe you find love because of a move. So I would say take advantage of surprising opportunities or surprise opportunities here, Libra. Next, in the area of I read that backwards, by the way, Libra. That was in the area of what you may be missing, but I'm just going to go with it. So in the area of what you may be missing in love, I feel you have the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. This basically just says that there are new opportunities coming in for you in love. So it says you need to focus on new love in your life, or you need to focus on something new. The Emperor could say that you need to have a plan in love, but really I feel like this is saying you need to have more fun in love. Like I always tell people, it's like if you're going out and you're hoping to meet someone, but you're like sitting in a corner, not talking to anybody, it's going to be very hard to meet someone. I always tell people, it's like, I always tell people about my friend Lewis, because he was just a nut, and we would go out and he would just act really fun in like a crazy kind of way. But you know what the crazy thing is he always was meeting new people and always had a girlfriend. Why? Because he was fun to be around. It's like people want to be with people who are fun. So I always tell people, it's like, go out, have a good time. Make sure you're having a good time. Don't be closed off. Make sure you're open, because that's how you're going to attract somebody who is also fun, open, all that other stuff. So I feel like that's what you could be missing out on here, Libra. And finally, your future outcome for love is the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. A lot of people get in the Page of Wands this month. So the Page of Wands to me is kind of like a card of adventure, exploration, and fun mostly. So I feel like you need to have fun. Eight of Pentacles just could say that in the near future, maybe not this month, maybe not right now, but in the near future, you could be more willing to put energy into love, and that could attract love into your life. For others, I feel like you're just more focused on finding a quality person. Again, Three of Pentacles, quality. Eight of Pentacles, like more of a quality type card, focusing on qualities of a person, not just, just any old person off the street, like I said earlier. So I feel like a lot of you could just be more focused on finding someone of substance, finding someone who actually has like a soul, right? And I feel like that's the type of love you could be attracting. So Libra, I love it. That looks really good for you. I do feel like, having said all of that, I feel like some of you could be more focused on work this month. So maybe you're not all that focused on love. Maybe you're more focused on working or putting energy into like a business or something like that. But, either way, this looks really good. So thank you for watching, Libra, and definitely enjoy your month.